Hello, everyone, and welcome back to RGL GG, where we continue our coverage of the season 15 invite season. Sorry, my name is TC Mano. I'm joined by Zilly. We got Dolphin on production. It is going to be Witness Gaming versus GlobalClan Ice on product. Hopefully, should be a very exciting matchup between one team who's kind of guaranteed their spot in playoffs at LAN and one team who is desperately trying to search for that last remaining slot. And this match could be a crucial one if GlobalClan Ice manages to get an upset onto Witness Gaming. That's going to put a lot of pressure on GlobalClan proper. But here with me to break it all down, Zilly, how you doing and how are you feeling about this upcoming game?
I'm good, and I'm always excited for Koth of any map. With Viaduct holds a special place in my heart. It's one of the most fun maps to play, in my opinion, unless there's a sniper. But it's always pretty exciting, fast-paced gameplay. It really shows the best parts of sixes, in my opinion, unless there's a sniper.
It is probably one of the always most exciting maps to watch because, like you said, it just allows for so much sometimes chaotic action, but just a really great kind of team play as well if you're able to coordinate it. But there is always the threat of the sniper. If you're in the server, it can be such a pain to try and deal with, especially if you are the medic, and it puts a lot of pressure onto your soldiers to try and get onto the sniper. But from a viewer's perspective, sometimes it can just be amazing to see someone like Jay get in, stand on China, and just hit shot after shot after shot after shot. And that's just kind of the beauty of this map, the beauty and the terror of this map just a little bit. But for GlobalClan Ice and Witness Gaming, they're going to be trying to come out as the victors. What are your initial thoughts on this matchup? I think we can all say that Witness Gaming 100% are the favorites right now. But it wasn't shown, but yesterday there was a match between GlobalClan Ice and Froyotech. And Froyo, they won, and you've just heard that, you'd be like, okay, that's expected. But Froyo only won by one round. It was 3-2. Correct me if I'm wrong, and it was extremely back and forth. And we've been kind of talking about GCI. They're kind of good against the lower level teams, the teams that they're trying to fight for that spot in playoffs, but they're not really able to contend with the top dogs. But if they're able to continue that momentum that they had against Froyotech yesterday into a game tonight, we might be looking at a whole new and improved GCI.
Yeah, I'd say this is a good test. Right now, WG is probably the weakest of the big three in NA. The big three being G6, Witness Gaming, and Froyotech. On a map like Viaduct, it really comes down to DM coordination, but more so than it would on 5CP. I think there aren't really like a lot of fluke wins on Koth, whereas maybe 5CP, mid to last, rounds over sometimes. And there's just so much goofy things that can happen. But I'm thinking 4-1 WG. In my opinion, I think that they have the experience, they have the mechanics, they have it all as a team. They won invite like a long time ago. There's just
Yeah.
a lot to overcome.
No, it is. It's they've been very quick at kind of getting back into form. They haven't looked super rusty whatsoever. And High Five, he's been kind of playing in the seasons between now and then. But for other people like Laz and Ash and Artist, who really just took a good break away from the game. I mean, sure, probably played a few pugs here and there, but not kind of going through the whole rigor of playing a scrim probably every day, at least for the weekdays of the season, and then having your matches as well is a kind of a different level of commitment for TF2 than what these guys have kind of experienced over the past few seasons. But showing up, doing wonders, showing why they have been at the top of invite for so long. And it's interesting because, like you said, you don't see too many upsets potentially on something like a product, or you don't walk away thinking that the worst team won. But GCI, they actually chose this map. They thought that this was their best opportunity at taking the win against Witness Gaming, and maybe leads me to believe that Sniper is going to be their core factor here, because they took out Bagel. They actually banned Bagel, and you know, they're both two very heavy DM maps, and the biggest thing separating, there's a lot of things, but one of the biggest things separating Bagel and Product is that one is really, really great for Sniper, and one is not that good for Sniper, and Product obviously favoring it, so maybe that is the ace up the sleeve for GCI.
I'm fairly familiar with all the players on GCI, and the only player that I think would be a notable sniper would be Scratch. And as the combos go, I'm not sure that's who you really want, you know, playing sniper, not being around to take Ubers. So I'd be interested to see if they actually do have, you know, your designated sniper player, your playmaker of sorts. So it's actually interesting to me that they would pick this map. Whereas on the other side, I think that WG does like Product. Pretty much everybody but Ash maybe should, you know, kind of like this map.
Yeah.
Just like personal preference, just from what I know of the players. So it's probably it might be, they might want to get more practice on the map. Who knows? You got the, if they win, we can ask them, right? So they come in for the interview if they win. We'll see. Maybe they know something that that I don't.
Yeah, that is true. Maybe they do know. Maybe it's not a strength for them, but a hidden weakness for Witness Gaming that they're trying to exploit right here. But whatever the case is, you can put your predictions in the chat right now. You said 4-1 in the favor of Witness Gaming. You know, we've been having some fairly close games so far. I'm going to say this is going to be another surprise close game. I'm going to say 4-2, but it's going to be down to the wire, even in the rounds that Witness Gaming does win. In GCI, they find a bit more form than we might expect them to, but still, Witness Gaming going to be walking away with the win.
Yeah, I think the Scout combo in particular, along with Artists on the side of WG, are going to be a little like too much to contend with. But the real test is for GCIs to see if they can really deal with that double bomb from Laz and Ash that, you know, they're pretty well known for. Just both insane at Soldier, and if they can manage to keep Hannah alive, then there's definitely a shot. But I'm not holding my breath.
Yeah, I do agree that dealing with a Laz and Ash is going to be a very, very big task for GCI, and also it's going to be a lot of pressure on to Quacks and Grape Juice, because Witness Gaming, they previously played Product against like a G6. G6 won that, I believe, 4-2, and a large part of it was because of the double bombs that they did. Soapy Meister and Marmalou, Marmalou especially, was just able to get in behind, stay alive for so long, just draw so many eyes on Witness Gaming, and then able to collapse in onto Skis and get the kill or the force so many times, more often than not. And that is kind of what Quacks and Grape Juice have to try and do, and it's two very big shoes for them to fill in Marmalou and Soapy Meister. But if they're able to execute anything like that, that'll give them a lot better of an opportunity to maybe take a couple of rounds off of Witness Gaming.
Yeah, I think Witness is gonna definitely try to play more solid after what happened in the last match. Just try to keep Skis alive, try to give him like more support, more help, because while it did look, you know, fairly bad at times, I think that Skis made the right call on trying to hold some Ubers, but there just wasn't enough awareness of like the last player coming in, basically. And here's like a good opponent for them to sort of limit test against, see what they can get away with, and see what they can make better. But all in all, this is still really, whereas WG might be a little bit lax about this match, this is like still basically every match from here on out is really important for GCI. I don't think you can drop a map basically and be happy with it when you're trying to get that fourth spot for LAN.
Yeah, I don't think they can either. They have already played 8 matches so far, and they have got a few more left. A couple versus the Mafia, and a couple more against Anglerfish and Freytech. But aside from that, they really do have to kind of win or at least do well in the majority of these matches. Otherwise, they're going to be at risk of losing their 4th place playoff spot to GlobalClan proper, who have been a kind of in a slightly similar different position. They've been having some really good games, some really close games against these top teams, but not able to close them out. And tragically for them, losing to GCI, and that kind of put them on the back for the remainder of the season. So for GCI, they just got to make sure that they get as many rounds as they possibly can, hopefully convert an upset win over one of these big 3. They only have 2 more chances to do it. This match against Witness Gaming and then also against Freyotech. So it's a kind of whittling their chances at making playoffs, but it all kind of depends on what GlobalClan proper do as well. And if any of these big 3 teams mess up just a little bit too much and allow one of the GlobalClan teams to take advantage of it.
Wait, is there no rematch? Is there no GlobalClan rematch happening?
There is.
I didn't look. Okay.
yeah, sorry. There is a GlobalClan versus GlobalClan Ice rematch, but I guess if they win that as well, it should be very, very secure for playoffs. So a few opportunities actually for GCI.
That might be the biggest match of the season when it actually does happen. It might like the tiebreaker, but unless there's a upset like before that.
Yeah, need to be a couple, and we've seen some close games out of both of these GCI teams, or sorry, GlobalClan teams. They've been impressing a lot over the course of it, but I think a few players I'm looking forward to, or I guess a few people who need to step up. We kind of talked about it, but definitely Quacks and Grape Juice. I think if they're able to have even just a fraction of a success that Marmaloo and Soapy Meister had, whether that's getting onto skis or just being a distraction and living, however they manifest that, that could really open things up for everyone else. And I do see someone in the server that is normally not on Witness Gaming. It seems like Donovan is stepping in instead of Laz. What do you make of that?
That's a sniper player. Well, there's a couple of sniper players on WG, but Donovan, he's played for, I want to say, like the last year or 2 straight at top invite, and he's shown that he's as good as any soldier playing. And I think that as a player, he's at that level where WG won't really feel like they're missing out on anything without having their main soldier around. Maybe there's not gonna be the same chemistry that Ash and Laz like naturally have from playing together for years, but he can hang.
Yeah, no, definitely. He was on Freyotech, like you said, for quite a few seasons, invite season winner as well. So he's definitely got his fair share of experience under his belt to be able to try and help this team go. And we are going to be going live fairly shortly, so get those predictions in just in time. 4-2, I think, but it's all going to be up to GCI how they try and take this and whether they're going to be able to get some type of upset win on to Witness Gaming. Interesting, though, is that we didn't quite talk about this, but Donovan is filling in for Laz, and Laz has kind of historically been a roamer, but right now he's actually the pocket for Witness Gaming. Ash has swapped over from his pocket role on to roamer instead.
Really? I think they might have swapped that. I don't know. But we're going live here, TC. So, what was your prediction? 4-2?
Yeah.
Alright, well, best of luck.
Yeah, best of luck indeed to GCI as they do roll out opposing Witness Gaming on this first mid. No one going for anything aggressive right off the bat. Actually, it is going to be a soldier bombing in, trying to get onto the demo. An artist is taken down. Really great shots from Grape Juice, but someone is trying to get onto Hannah. It is going to be able to dodge just a little bit. Ash and Donovan, now Grand Slam is running in, forcing Yum Yum and everyone else back on GCI. Yum Yum still staying in a little bit. He has the heals, wants to try and play it, but they weren't able to get onto skis, and they're at player disad, so they are going to have to back up. It was looking maybe a bit dicey for Witness Gaming there, losing artists super early on that fight, but able to get the picks in response, and that's going to be the first mid taken for Witness Gaming.
Yeah, we were just going to even out here, but this is a great decision from basically Donovan and Ash to not hesitate and instantly commit even though Artis was dead. The moment Artis died, Donovan jumped forward and they were able to equalize picks. A great double bomb from the start of WG to win the first mid. But here we have an Uber trade coming up. Scratch walking up, trying to just instantly using on the point, not even trying to wait. Gets the force from skis, but he's taking a lot of damage, and the Uber is completely in the favor of WG as GCI backs up. Meanwhile, on the flank though, Grand Slam and Donovan finding a couple picks, DC.
They did get a couple picks, and that's going to give player ad back in the favor of Witness Gaming. Ash bombing forward, doing a lot of damage. Paniferous at risk of dying is going to go down. Grand Slam finding that one, and Witness Gaming are so far forward here, just trying to get aggressive onto GCI. You see Quacks, he craters to his death, not able to find the pack, unfortunate for him. And is just bleeding so much time off the clock in the favor of Witness Gaming. Now we're going to see a very aggressive bomb from Grape Juice, trying to get on the Artist again. Isn't going to be able to get the kill, but Hannah does with a nicely timed arrow. And they're just trying to do everything they possibly can to get some time. Hannah risks dying here as Donovan is jumping around and might be able to connect the rockets. Hannah is barely going to be able to stay alive. Oh my god. Very clutch pipe from Paniferous to keep his medic alive, but still Witness Gaming in control of the point during all of that, and it's gonna be even Ubers.
That was really, really clutch. Actually, completely needed. But this point is still very much in control for WG as we have another even Uber situation. Now, Scratch has just arrived. High Five actually takes the trade first, initiating, and he finds Scratch instantly. But with Uber in favor of GCI, I don't think they're going to be able to get anything off of it as Quacks goes down in the back line trying to find something for his team. None of these Uber exchanges, or no fight at all, has worked out in favor of GCI. You know, they've managed to find Artists early a few times, but maybe that's not the target they need. And I think we have a pause here, TC.
We do indeed have a pause. If you're new to TF2, pauses happen 90 seconds into the future, so this isn't where it just quite happened. Hopefully, you know, it's a bit early in the round to assume it's a attack pause. Generally, even though teams can do it at any point, especially considering we don't have overtime, it's probably going to be a technical pause. And we do have word that it is Laz rejoining the servers, so you know, it doesn't really give us any information on what happens in the next 90 seconds, but based off of what you've seen from Witness Gaming and GCI right here, what do GCI need to do? They've been getting a few kind of crucial picks. They got one on the Artist a couple times, but they haven't been able to get any solid ground with it.
I don't think their combo has really been able to play too aggressively. Basically, Penny and Hannah haven't really been able to walk forward and take any ground because WG is just punished whoever's gone in first. They've basically had not really a long time of go, but here we have them just busting through the forward hole. Both sort of making it through as the pause ends instantly, and it doesn't looks like all the kills are coming in favor of GCI as they're actually managed to make through. High Five getting left out to dry alone as Skis and Artists just opt to leave him alone. So GCI are gonna get their first cap of the game here, TC.
Yeah, they are going to get their first cap of the game. Unfortunate for them that they lost their medics, so they're going to be a very big Uber just as they capture it up. But a nice trap kill from Paniferous is going to kill too. And Skis is going to have to use their surfs away, but it's not going to be enough. And a very good use as well. Donovan going in very deep, does a lot of damage onto Paniferous, not going to be able to get the kill. And what was looking like probably a sure one round for Witness Gaming, it might be extended just a little bit longer. Quacks going to be able to take down Ash, but every trade that happens here does favor Witness Gaming. They do have the faster respawn times.
But they're just playing the point. He died!
So unfortunate. They got bullied back by all the bombing players trying to keep Hannah alive, but it's such a difficult thing to play because you want to keep your medic alive, but you also have to stand on the point. Witness Gaming.
There's so much nap time already. Despite like Penny's heroics, both scouts just realized that, hey, no one's looking at us, no one's on the point, we can just walk in and cap it.
That is exactly what they did. First round going for Witness Gaming. We saw an aggressive bomb from Grape Juice early on the mid, walking through connectors. Seems like he's gonna try and do the same thing, but he does not have anywhere near the same amount of success. So with that, it seems like GCI are almost immediately backing up. We see the aggression from the two soldiers, however. Laz and Donovan bombing around. Oh wait, Laz is in. Oh, I completely missed that, but Hannah goes down, and so that is going to be a dead medic for GCI. Laz coming back, Donovan has had his fill of TF2 already, and we have the full main roster for Witness Gaming out on the field.
No heals here. Well, actually, Skis also run forward, and they just want to use the Uber to get all the kills that they can. Maybe sensing that they're taking a little too much damage, so in exchange for losing the Uber, they're going to be able to get the forward hold and keep the point off this. It was a great opening from Laz and Ash to, you know, coming into the server, and WG hasn't missed a beat here despite having some roster issues.
No, they have not at all. Unfortunately for Grape Juice, he is going to go down. We do see Soldier bombing in, trying to get onto Skis. Does a fair bit of damage, but Skis can be able to at least play safely, not die there. As this time, fortunately for GCI, Hannah didn't go down, so they are going to be able to build Uber in tandem. It is going to be even Ubers, and now it seems like they're going to use the Pyro to try and push out Knock and reflect all of that spam right back into Witness Gaming's face. Scratch, however, goes down before he can do anything. They do get the force out. Really great bomb from the soldiers on GCI. It was Grape Juice doing that one. They do lose Peniferous, but they have such quick respawn times that it doesn't really matter. Still going to be able to get everyone up before Witness Gaming get their full respawners here.
Yeah, with both soldiers going down, there's not going to be a forward hold, so they're just clearing through Artist's trap with full Ubrad here. Let's see how GCI has to take this. Artist playing really aggressively, putting Scratch down really low, but it gets punished by Grape Juice again. That seems to be basically their game plan for this match, but they do get forced out as the flank from Witness tries to get something off. And we might have a team fight still going on here. Skis running forward, getting caught out in the middle, running straight into Quacks, dies. So this is going pretty horribly for WG in this aftermath of that initial fight.
It is. It was looking maybe good for them, but Skis going down there changes everything. Quacks with calling it a Mickey kill, saying that he just wandered into Skis, but that is a kill that he will take regardless, giving his team but one Uber advantage and also a bit more time to hold on to the point. Now Witness Gaming, they are moving forward. They might be able to go for maybe a 4-man, but we are going to see a very aggressive shove from GCI onto the flank. Grape Juice and Yum Yum going in super deep. Yum Yum staying alive. He's drawing a lot of people in behind, just kind of being a nuisance. He's still alive over now by Cliff, trying to run around. Is eventually going to go down, and he's hit with a very long respawn time. So now if Witness Gaming want to get aggressive, they are going to have a good opportunity with the player advantage.
Uber's still in favor of GCI though, so if they want, and if they sense that they can catch Skis or anybody else, and they're going to just rip it across. Skis playing really safe, not going to get caught by the Uber. High five though, might need a little help. Actually, realizing that Skis is getting Uber, they managed to counter pop, and Hannah's completely caught, doesn't run away far enough despite knowing that they were at a disad after using their not catching anyone TC.
Yeah, really bad, and now it's just going to be cleanup for Witness Gaming. Keep Skis alive as everyone from GCI trying to get any picks that they possibly can. Last one was Yum Yum, and Skis actually takes matters into his own hands and gets the kill with the arrow, the crossbow, and that is going to be Witness Gaming, 1, retaking the point, and 2, setting themselves up for another good forward hold. We see GCI trying to peek it, maybe see if they could muscle their way through before anyone on Witness Gaming had their defenses set up and solid, but it is already done, and now GCI have to do what they've already done a fair few times, try and break out of this forward hold.
It doesn't look like it's going too well right away off the bat. Skis is going to manage to start with everybody on GCI dying. The Pyro, both soldiers, everyone who basically tried to get through just instantly melted. And now with Uberad in the favor of WG and time ticking down, GCI is going to need a miracle if they want to win this round, PC.
Yeah, only 5 seconds left. They're trying to make their way to the point. They're getting a few kills, but no one's close enough. Finally, someone gets onto it. The Uber has been used from both teams in exchange on top of the point, but no one was unflashed to stay on it and keep the cap time going.
I don't know if that one counts as a C9, but you know, it's the closest thing.
That's unfortunate for GCI. They had the right idea, but No one was unflashed, so the round is going to go in the favor of Witness Gaming. 2-0, looking very dominant so far for Witness Gaming. Like you said, not missing a beat. We're going to see, it seems like Grape Juice not going to go for the connector play, having been caught out last time. It's going to be the Soldiers instead from Witness Gaming. Laz trying to go in behind, he kind of gets caught over by Japan, but this time it's going to be a big initiation coming in from Quacks, gets onto Skis, waited a little bit longer and is able to take him down. Now, can Hannah stay alive? Ash coming in. Hannah super weak, trying to dodge for everything. She's worth, and it might be able to just stay alive, dodging all the spam coming in from Artist over on China, and is going to be able to make their way over towards the pack. That is going to be an alive medic for GCI, an Uber advantage as well, and an opportunity to get the advantage in the round for the first time.
That was really well done by GCI, just finding Skis with the double bomb and then playing solidly around Hannah, who was positioned smartly. But now they're trying to retake the point. It looks like, you know, they might want to take this Uber here if they're having a little bit of difficulty. But Artist is getting pushed back. Scratch actually able to get the cap off without using Uber. So everything going really ideal in this round for GCI as it starts. Now it's in WG's hands to see how they want to either retake the point or maybe even sack wave on Hannah and see if they can get the force out. Easy.
Yeah, Artist going down a little bit weak there. He's going to have to wait to get healed up. And, you know, they're playing the point. They're trying to get as much cap time as they possibly can before GCI respond with an Uber Scratch, playing very aggressively, just trying to take it in before they capture it up under his nose. Seems like he wants to get aggressive over by Dogred, is going to back up. And they do use aggressive Uber coming in from GCI. Is able to take down High Five, but Witness Gaming have not used in response. And now this counter Uber from Witness could be so great. Someone is bombing in behind, just drawing eyes, and Yum Yum is going to be able to get onto Laz. A lot of damage coming in onto Artist, but Brand Slam and Artist going to be able to take down those bombing GCI players. So no soldiers on GCI. They are going to have to back up. They don't have anyone in position to try and get in on the Skis for the force, and now they're going to be the ones trying to go for some type of format, but no, the aggressive Uber coming in from Witness Gaming. I don't know who they saw. They're only going to get one, maybe two with it, and now GCI, they want to get aggressive right back in. They get in onto Skis. Quacks with the bomb, and Hannah going to be able to stay alive, but Witness Gaming are so aggressive here.
Yeah, this is, oh man, they really wanted to chase deep there, and they actually end up getting punished for being overly aggressive with Skis dying in the end. But right now, you know, this is what GCI wants. They want WG to be making these sort of mistakes, despite, you know, being down 2-0, their opponents doing something wrong. That should keep doing it. As Laz and Ash actually diving in, trying to look for the force. Both soldiers like ending up around the house, splitting off, but GCI opts to Uber forward, and they're going to be able to clean up all these kills. WG is completely fine with this, just getting the force out here as Artist battling with Quacks, manages to take him down on Cliff. Ash seeing if he can do anything, just buying time, jumping around in the back lines, you see.
Yeah, he is. He's buying a lot of time and a lot of space for Witness Gaming to walk forward, and they do. Ash finally goes down, but GCI have had to give up so much space, basically entire control of the point. It is going to be slight Uber advantage for Witness Gaming, 20% in the favor of Skis, and a nice pick onto Grape Juice is going to extend their ability to hold this point for just a little bit longer. GCI, they could try and go for a foreman, but they almost basically have Uber as well, so they might just opt to stay, build it up, still have the time advantage, so they're not too worried about that. Quacks takes so much damage from those incoming pipes, just super long range damage potential from that lock and load. And now we do start to see GCI get aggressive as they try and muscle their way in onto the point. Good trade out, Laz and Grape Juice.
Quacks driving in actually, he's trying to see if he can get the force. They pop see something there, and he does use with the combined play from Yum Yum and Quacks. So despite not getting much else, this works really well for GCI. They have full Uber ad now, and there's no forward hold in sight. Penny, he actually just standing on Artist stick. He's waiting here in the doorway. WG deciding that they want to get aggressive on Cliff. Artist getting punished for this really hard as GCI busts out, take him down. No demo, full Uber ad. They might not have to use here. Let's see how WG tries to work up the force. Brand Slam on Slapper finds Scratch.
He does. He could be a very big problem for GCI here if they do use their Uber, and they do get 2 for it. Ash and High Five have been taken down, so that's going to be no scouts for Witness Gaming, and Grand Slam is soon to follow. So good job from GCI making sure that they deny that sniper as soon as possible. Still, Grand Slam probably going to swap back up onto scout, as now it's going to be Witness Gaming with the Uber advantage, and they're going to have all of their main combat classes up, except for the Pyro, because they want to try and break this forward hold, but it's not really there from GCI. They have given it up completely, so they're going to be able to get some space for free and have an opportunity to use this aggressive, but Scratch has already come back up on the counter sniper.
Yep, so this is, I think they know, yeah, so they've used early, instantly catch Penny here, and Ash getting right on the Hannah, keeping her in, and the combo is, from WG's able to find her, but he's getting absolutely crushed by the soldier duo of GCI. Juggled straight up in the air and taken up by the other. Laz finding Scratch. So Scout 1v1 here. The only 2 players that who are still in the fight. Ransom just opting to run away, just regroup with the rest of his team as the fight settles here. WG with the better spawns coming forward to take the point.
They are going to try and take the point. We do see an aggressive bomb coming in from Quacks. He absolutely gets denied by Branch Slam and High Five. Now we see Grape Juice wrapping around, fades away back to his cliff. And finally, Witness Gamer trying to cap up this point, but GCI have been able to whittle down so much time in all of this chaotic, scrappy fighting. Hannah is going to go down, however, to a long-range spam pipe from Artis. And this is disaster for GCI. It was looking so good for them, even if they lost everyone. As long as they kept Hannah, they probably could have been able to re-push this, but now Skis super close to getting Uber. Witness Gaming trying to forward hold this, just block GCI from getting onto the point. They're muscling their way through. Laz is going to go down. A very good opening fix for GCI. Now we're seeing Yum Yum rushing forward. Artis gets 2 with the pipes, but the trades are going to favor GCI because they do have the faster spawners making their way to the point, but now the Uber comes out from Witness Gaming, going to block everyone they possibly can. Hannah goes down. Yum Yum trying to play the point. He is going to be taken down as well. There's a soldier in behind bombing forward. It is going to be Grape Juice. Gets onto Ash, doesn't find the kill. He's going to be taken down, and this should be another 1 round for Witness Gaming.
Yeah, everything looked like it was going so well for GCI, but they just forgot the one key component. It was just the Uber. They just ran into the Uber, and WG had both scouts up still, so there was just no limit to how far they could chase with GCI being so close to them. And Grand Slam and Ash, or Grand Slam and High Five, able to find everybody there.
Really great stuff. And now this is do or die if you are GCI. At least for this match, 1 more round and Witness Gaming takes it, and GCI, it is doable, but they've got a lot of work to try and put in here. Being a little bit passive, Ransom taking a bit of damage on the flank. Now we are into the aggressive bomb in from Ash, wrapping around behind, but Art is going to be the first one to fall as Ash tries to escape to his side of the map. Is going to be able to do so. So a 1 for the 1, but favoring GCI a lot more. You'll take a soldier for a demo any day of the week because of that. They're getting some space on the point, but Brand Slam just walks up, takes down Penny, and Laz going to be bombing in onto Yum Yum. What was looking okay for GCI has quickly devolved into an unfavorable scenario, and with Ash getting that cheeky pick onto Quacks, this is going to be probably a Witness Gaming mid-win. Scratch just trying to stay in a little bit, maybe wants to take the Uber, and he's going to.
Yeah, so point hasn't been capped by either side here. GCI opting to take an aggressive defense, trying to keep that cap from going off, but we have basically a second mid fight here, TC, as both teams arrive at mid again, but with Captain completely in favor. WG Artist getting aggressive again, managing to put Scratch down. Well, low HP, they're able to clean him up. Branson finding Yum Yum. Ash coming in from behind though with the flank, drawing eyes, doing a lot of damage on Penny.
Oh my god, and now they are aggressing forward. Laz with a little bomb over Quacks, over by House, is going to be able to jump out to safety there. And Witness Gaming getting very aggressive on this cliffside, recognizing that everyone on GCI is tucked away in there. Grape Juice is going to fall, scratches up on the sniper, but he's not being given any room to try and go for the shots necessary. Just kind of posted up over towards that middle area, and it takes a lot of spam damage. It's going to have to rotate her, go back into spawn, and now comes up on Pyro. And this is how GCI are going to try and break this forward hold.
Yeah, this is the roughest part of the map, but Scratch is walking through cleanly, getting juggled straight up in the air. The force actually comes out from Skis as Grape Juice and Quacks dive onto him, and GCI is going to be happy with this, just opting to hold onto their Uber. Meanwhile, WG here is going to look for the force at the doorways and then just try to back up if, looks like they're feeling out Cliffside here. Scratch on Sniper still, despite having Uber ad. The flank from WG looking to see if they can shove main, getting punished for it, and Scratch going down to the trap. So no trap here for GCI to worry about. They're able to walk through, Ash trying to dive deep, and manages to get a good rock on Hannah, who he uses as they walk into mid.
Yeah, really great stuff from Ash there, and now this Uber can't really get anyone else. It does get high five actually, but actually it gets onto Artist as well. That's not really the Uber, but Hannah goes down. Grand Slam is going to be able to take down Hannah. That was not spotted at all by anyone on GCI. That is crazy. He just walked up, took down their medic, and now, even though they capture up the point, this is going to be advantage right back into the favor of Witness Gaming. Skis already has 85%, and it's going to be just a little bit longer before they're able to use it, try and take the point, and probably get onto Hannah once again. And if you are GCI, this is such a precarious position to be in.
Oh, they use super far back from Cliffside with Ash trying to initiate. Knowing that there's a sniper the whole time, they're actually trying to look for the sniper still, but Quack's finding Ash, and trades going off on both sides. Skis dying in the back lines, Hannah as well, both medics down for on either team. Scratch wandering out of house, finding both scouts, trying to hit hopefully a headshot, but isn't able to. Grand Slam, frag hungry, goes and finds Penny to finish off that fight there, TC.
Very chaotic, but at the end of the day, Witness Gaming getting the better of it, being able to recapture up the point. Luckily, I guess for both teams, both medics did go down, so it is going to be an even Uber's fight. Probably favors Witness Gaming just a little bit more than it does GCI, as there's only a minute left on the clock for Witness Gaming as they get aggressive onto Grape Juice. He got absolutely murked right there over on the right side, and with Yum Yum falling as well, Scratch falling as well, Hannah at risk of falling. That's going to be another one for Grand Slam, just walking in. His switch onto Flank Scout has been working wonders. He's had no fear, able to walk in where he likes, as he likes, and kill who he likes. And that's going to be another dead medic for GCI. Backs up against the wall, only 30 seconds left for them.
Well, there's a desperate attempt to come up crits here from the side of GCI, but Skis will have Uber soon. If he manages to live, he manages to not crater, just lands on the box, but he's taken down by Penny there. Quack's fighting high five, so this is basically the, if you want to come back, this is gonna be the start you hope for with them taking this fight here. Grand Slam coming up on a late sniper, manages to take down Grape Juice, gets taken down by Quacks in return, who is then traded out by Ash, but GCI is gonna be able to get this point here. They're gonna want to wait for their respawns. Rocking the Scratch sniper still. He's gonna have to hit some shots if they want any hope of coming back into this game, but Hannah is stuck on crits as well, so it's going to be an interesting defense here, GC.
This is going to be a very interesting defense. I wonder if Witness Gaming know they might have spotted out the Medigun, but it's not like they have used just quite yet, as now the bombs coming in from Witness Gaming, trying to get aggressive here, but they just use the crits in response. Maybe just trying to kill everyone they possibly can without losing anyone. They might be able to do that the last one to be alive in this kind of semi-format that Witness Gaming executed. Now the cat is out of the bag, and even worse, they are going to be at Uber to sad Skis being able to build throughout all of that. And a Uber versus crits always favors if you know the enemy team is on that crit streak, and they just use immediately in, trying to get onto Hannah. Somehow she was the furthest one forward, is going to be able to escape. Really great movement from her to stay alive, but same cannot be said for, Scratch and Quacks and Grape Juice bombing in. Isn't going to be able to find anyone. He does find high five. Hannah walking forward, recognizing that's what she needs to do to try and keep her team in it, but it's not going to be enough. That is going to be the round and the game for Witness Gaming. A very, very clean 4-0.
Yeah, that was pretty clean. There was one round that was, it could have swung either way, and unfortunately for GCI, it did swing in the favor of WG, but a pretty dominant overall performance with pretty few hiccups, I'd say, TC, from WG.
I would 100% agree, kind of solidifying themselves. If there were any doubts about their ability, this should have silenced them. Just looking quickly at the logs. Don't know if we have those pulled up, but one person who was having a very happy time on that map was Brand Slam, going 36 and 13, 384 damage per minute. He was just walking up to people and shooting them and killing them, and there was not much that GCI could do about it. Really, really great work from him. Was actually able to get on to the medic 4 times, tying Quacks actually. So shoutouts to Quacks getting his man, getting on to skis, but just a little bit, or a lot more dominant from Witness Gaming overall.
Yeah, the coordination from Brandslam and Laz to just push the flank at awkward timings for GCI whenever their combo was, whenever the combo of GCI was trying to get aggressive. Basically, Brandslam and Laz would create a headache by just finding Grape Juice or whoever was left alone on that connector side. And honestly, it was just really dominant performance from the Scout combo of WG. Just every fight where it was only Brandslam and High Five and they had to find something, they just did. They focused fired down together and made it look easy.
They did make it look easy, and you can really see it. Quacks was able to get onto skis a fair few times, but it really just seemed like, aside from like a couple of plays like Quacks and Grape Juice were able to do, they weren't having a lot of luck getting onto either a skis or just anyone on Witness Game and getting onto Artist as well. They got lucky or fortunate a couple times. That first mid, I think it was Grape Juice that got onto Artist, but aside from that, really great work from High Five and Brand Slam just to deny the soldiers at every opportunity and give their team a lot of room to work with.
Outside of the mids, I didn't really understand Grape Juice's plans. Basically, he was able to find Artist, and that seemed more on how Artist was playing, just a little bit isolated from skis. And Grape Juice had the good timings, to find him. But then outside of those fights in particular, it didn't seem like he and Quacks had great coordination on isolating people the way that, or like drawing eyes the way that Laz and Ash were. Laz and Ash were, going deep, jumping around, forcing the combo of GCI to turn around and look at them. Whereas I didn't see the same performance mirrored from the GCI Soldier combo. So I don't think they made it very hard to play against.
No, it looked if it was hard, you're right, they did not make it look hard. Witness Gaming taking that against GCI. And I think in terms of the overall season, that puts Witness Gaming at 8-2, GlobalClan Ice at 4-5. So for the first time actually in this season, they are going to be at a negative win-loss record. But still a couple more matches to go before everything is all done and dusted, and a couple more opportunities for GCI to secure their spot in the RGL playoffs. Speaking of the RGL playoffs, shoutouts to the LAN merch. Get some, enjoy it. It's out there on the shop, so check it out. Nothing better than showing up to a TF2 LAN with your TF2 merch already locked and loaded. But aside from that, do you have any shoutouts you'd like to give to the people, Zilly?
Shout out to GCI, shout out to WG, shout out to the viewers as always, and I think I'm good. Shout out to production, shout out to you guys, shout out to Dolphin, and shout out to you.
I'm gonna mirror most of that. Shout outs to the players for playing. Without them, there'd be no match to cast. Shout outs to you guys for watching. Without you guys, there'd be no reason to cast this match. Shout outs to production, everyone at RGL for doing all the work that they do. Shout outs to you, Zilly. It's amazing casting with you. So excited to do it at LAN. Also, shout outs to Grape and Omar, my boys. But aside from that, that's going to be it for us here at RGL for this week. But stay tuned next week. There's going to be more TF2 action as we continue Season 15 of Invite Sixes. Also, stay tuned for Monday. Might have some Highlander coming your way. Not quite sure, but just stay tuned. Best way to know, get on the Discord, look at the notifications, and stay tuned that way. But aside from that, that's going to be it for us. We hope you have a good night. We'll see you next time.